is this so high?
Am I more than you bargained for? Yeah.
Wait,
Oi.
how do I just ChatGPT, how do I use a microphone?
Shut the fuck up. No.
The fuck? How does this work? How the fuck? Oh my god. I may be the most incompetent person to have a podcast imaginable.
No, you're not a white man.
How
Sorry.
does how do I adjust microphone? Here we go. All right. The microphone stand has been adjusted. ChatGPT has been avoided. We're hitting start on the clock. Oh, what a day.
What a day.
What a day. Oh my goodness, what a day.
What a day.
We back at it. We hashtag ouchia.
What?
Have you never heard ouchia?
No.
OUTCHEA?
Like out here?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, but we out here we standing hard for Shakespeare.
He did write a whole bunch of sonnets.
All my Billy Shakespeare heads stand up.
Just the entire English department everywhere. Just against
You
their will.
damn right.
Oh,
Captain, my captain.
that's Shakespeare?
No.
Okay.
It's Walt Whitman.
Okay,
And
I
that
was
man
like,
jerked off a lot. What is the thing with Walt Whitman?
I don't know.
No, you're an English major. What do you mean?
Honey, I didn't pay attention to the white boys.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyways, what up? What it is, what it do? We back, Sho-Dependent, into stew. The newly, I mean, it's not going to sound, I mean, it might sound a little different for y'all, but the newly, and I'm renovated, probably not the word, reorganized, feng shuied. It's got wabi sabi studio.
Are you good?
I'm just, I'm throwing things out there.
You are
I'm
saying words.
I'm seeing what can stick. If I use every trend, eventually someone will listen to the podcast.
I think that could be good logic, actually. That's the sad thing.
There we go. There it is. Oh, 6 and 7. 6 and also 7.
Oh my god.
8, 9. 8, 9.
Oh my god. You yell at me for doing that.
Show up in the podcast. We out here. We're doing it. Billy Shakespeare is with us in spirit. And
Is he?
I'd like to think so.
We didn't light a candle or anything.
Oh my god, we should have. We should have had Billy Shakes on the pod.
I don't think we can conjure spirits.
Whatever. Well, either way, we're here and we're doing a thing. Now, this thing is heavily inspired by Shakespeare and is a what would you call it? A modern day remake. That's what they call it, right?
A modern retelling?
Oh, a modern retelling. That's it. That's even better.
Yeah, but it's not Wuthering Heights.
Oh, we're not wuthering.
We're not Wuthering.
We not wuthering today.
No.
We're not out here wuthering. And also, this is probably more faithful to Othello than Wuthering Heights is to Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, probably.
Because apparently,
it's a
have you
loose,
seen it?
Yeah, inspiration.
It's like super loose. Pretty much, apparently, the director, writer, whatever, she like read Wuthering Heights and was like, I don't picture him as brown. I'm gonna make him white.
That's exactly the energy we need right now.
Oh yeah, it's so good. That's what we need.
Jacob Elordi
but
is
we
hot.
here, we Billy Shakes,
Mm-hmm.
and we Sho-Dependent pod for the third time. The voice you're hearing, it's what should we say? I'm a literary enjoyer, I'd say. I enjoy literature here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Little audio lit.
Hmm.
I enjoy listening to it as I go about my day.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the idea of reading books.
I like books.
I've started reading books out loud to the family. Oh, I love buying
It's like we're in the 1700s again sometimes.
Yep.
Except we're just surrounded by technology.
Everyone sit down. I'm going to read.
We will read from the Bible today after dinner.
And then I pace about the room and read aloud to my family.
Hey, it's
great.
good for your brain.
It feels good. And I get to not be like those stupid dudes on the internet
Oh
who
my
like they're
God.
supposed to read Cat in the Hat and they can't do it. And I'm like, this man is a father.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep yourself right.
Absolutely.
But anyways, literary enjoyer here, Eddie. Hope y'all doing good out there. Hope y'all reading.
Yeah.
Let's read. I might try and see how many books I can read this year. I love reading. I love
If I
buying a
could get
book.
through one,
I
that'd be
love
great.
buying a book, like you said. There's something about it. I'm building a library. How many do you need for a library?
Over 1,000.
Well, okay, hold on.
I
If
think.
you hit 1,000, is that a library?
I think yes.
Okay, so we need at least 1,000. We don't have room for that.
No. No. No, we don't.
But I may be a literary enjoyer, but we've got a scholar of lit here in the stew with us.
Please don't call me a
Don't
scholar.
give me that because you
Oh.
are.
I do
You
have a degree.
you damn right.
Every time I bring up my degree, I feel like the John Mulaney joke.
Every time without fail.
I paid money to get a degree for a language I already knew.
You already spoke it.
Paid all this money to read books, and I didn't.
To tell you to read books, and you didn't read any of them. A gorgeous scholar of lit. How you doing over there?
I'm good. Did I say
Yeah?
my name is Kayla?
No.
Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm an
English.
English literature major.
There she is. Damn, the lit in there?
Yeah.
Boom.
And a religious studies minor.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to help us here today.
But I have an associate of arts.
Damn.
And an associate of English.
Damn.
And I am a licensed esthetician.
Damn.
I got lots of degrees.
Got a lot of things going on over there. Some of them are going to help us with this podcast here today.
Maybe.
Some of them are not.
Not unless Shakespeare needs some extractions. But he's long dead, so I do not think that'll be
We can
relevant.
extract him from the earth and resurrect his ass.
I'm going to be a necromancer?
Necromance his ass to ask him, are you real?
He'd be like, I am now.
I think. That's actually some really good evidence. Oh my goodness.
Love that.
Another
audio.
reference.
Put it in there.
Put it in.
Put
God,
it
I
in
love
there.
that shit.
So
And
funny.
behind me, oh my goodness, because we feng shuied the room, we got sweet little buddy boy sitting on the chair, nice and soft, nice and calm and quiet behind me. The little buddy boy, he's a
he can't read.
well, yeah, he's illiterate.
Yep.
But he's also baby. So
I'm a failure as a mother.
But babies don't read. So it's not his fault and it's not our fault. He's a baby.
You know what? We need to start leaving Miss Rachel on for Buddy so he can improve his early literacy skills.
You're right. Little Jack Hartman in there.
Oh, I love some Jack Hartman, and I'm not gonna lie.
The guy writes bangers.
He's pretty fun.
He's kind of like a modern day Billy Shakes.
I wouldn't go that far at all.
Okay, all right. Well,
but it's
sorry,
okay.
Sorry, Jack Hartman. Sorry, Mr. Hartman. Kayla doesn't believe in you.
It's not that. It's just I don't think his work is on the same field as
How many?
the most famous author of like all time.
How many YouTube videos Shakespeare got?
About him or by him?
How many views? How many subscribers? Oh, 0? Yeah, I thought so. Let's get down into it. Jesus wasn't forklift certified. Let's get down into it.
It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing. I don't know. I just wanted to sing.
No. You're skipping ahead. Today we're talking about, now stay with me here, because this movie is literally titled O.
Just the letter.
Just the letter, all caps, O.
Oh.
Yes, O is a 2001 American romantic thriller film directed by Tim Blake Nelson and written by Brad Kaya. It's a modern adaptation of William Shakespeare's Othello, hence the O. Set in an American high school, it stars Mekhi Phifer as the title character, who in this one he's not called Othello, he's called Odin, and everyone calls him O. We got Josh Hartnett, who's playing the Iago role.
Yum.
But his name ain't Iago in
No,
this.
it's not.
It's Hugo.
Sure.
And we got Julia Stiles, who plays Desdemona.
She is always in these remakes.
She do be adapting Shakespeare. And also, kissing Jason Bourne.
Yep.
He was in that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Anyway, she plays Desi, who's like Desdemona. I don't know if her real name is Desdemona in it. I don't think it is. This was originally supposed to release.
Uh-oh.
Little sad fact, bud fact.
Uh-oh, no. It's Buddy with a tear emoji.
Did no good. Originally supposed to release on October 17th, 1999, the film was delayed to August 31st, 2001. That's 2 years. Due to the Columbine High School massacre,
Okay.
it received mixed reviews
Um,
and grossed 16 million on a 5 million budget. So, made money back at least.
that's worse than, I think, the Lilo and Stitch thing.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that was dumb.
That was
This at least
9/11.
makes sense.
Planes still exist. This is like school shooting. That makes that
Yeah,
is
yeah. And
bad.
then America proceeded to do nothing about it.
Hooray!
I'm never more
We're only
patriotic than when that song is playing.
I agree.
But screenwriter Brad Kaya's inspiration for the script came from, for one, Othello by Shakespeare. And
No.
he said the spate of suburban school shootings that rocked the country in the 1980s. So, oh, wow. And his own experiences as a black teenager attending a largely white private school. So,
Okay.
yeah, we might be getting racial up in this piece.
Is
Let's
February.
cut to Neil Patrick Harris. Now let's meet cute.
It's a meet cute baby. It's how we meant this thing.
What? Here we go. Oh boy, open up the window. It's getting all racial up in this piece.
I can't remember if I've seen this or not.
First of all, very rude. Not a fan of that.
I'm sorry.
And frankly, I can't believe you.
Why can't you believe
I thought you
me?
were an English major.
That doesn't mean I've seen
You're
every
supposed to
single
know
Shakespearean.
everything
Oh my
Shakespeare
God.
under the sun.
I got a big fucking news flash for you. I barely know Shakespeare.
What the fuck?
Just because English literature is my name doesn't mean it is my only game.
It's okay. All right. Well, fine. Whatever. Where'd you first meet? Oh.
My first that's personal.
Oh, hey. It's a different podcast, and we're not doing that here today.
I don't know when you showed it to me. It may have been just
when,
now.
When was that? No.
Did
You
we?
really don't remember? I think we've seen this before together.
I don't remember.
I feel like I sat you
we
down.
probably started making out,
Oh,
and
no,
I just got
not
distracted.
I don't think so.
The tragedy got us real
Oh my God, it
feisty.
makes me feel alive.
I don't know. I think I watched it with you when we first.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Damn, this sucks.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it hurts. It's okay. Fine. Counter question.
Yeah.
This is pretty much Othello. When did you first read Othello or hear it? Have you never
High
read
school.
Othello?
No,
okay.
I read it in high
I was
school.
about to freak out.
Whoa.
My blood pressure's going down. I could see it.
Okay, good.
Oh, I can still do it.
It's a good thing he's got the smartwatch so he could keep a track of that.
I could keep track of all my non-steps because I didn't wear it today.
Way to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read Othello in high school. I want to say high school. And I thought it was kind of mid. I did see the Christopher Eccleston version of the film, and I was like, wow, this shit is intense.
You mean the BBC made-for-TV version?
Mm-hmm.
Where Christopher Eccleston, the doctor who fights the Weeping Angels. I'm only
No,
saying this.
That's not him.
Oh, motherfuck. Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
No, that's not Christopher Eccleston.
Who is it?
It's David Tennant.
Fuck David Tennant. I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
Hey!
I'm sorry. I'm taking it out because I'm stressed. I mean, Christopher Eccleston, one of the doctors who I just found out doesn't fight the Weeping Angels, but does in fact play Iago, a.k.a. Ben Jago.
Mm-hmm.
God, that name's so fucking sick.
It really is. It reminds me a lot of like Pollux. What's his fuck from Face Off?
Castor and Pollux Troy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a banger for sure.
Oh, it's really good. But yeah, I really don't remember reading it.
Wow,
and
this is a bummer.
barely remember that version.
How would our mutual English teacher feel about this?
He would say,
We can't dox her.
there, Kayla. I still love you.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll still? I don't think she loved me, but I feel like she liked me.
You're a
I feel
likable
like
person.
I made her laugh. Me and my group of miscreants in her class definitely were. For one, very happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say. And for two, I think we're funny.
Yeah.
We were very enthusiastic about being in her class.
Yeah.
So I would hope that she would remember us in a positive light
I think that
because we
teachers
always
would.
like. So to take a step back, I first encountered Othello in
Yeah.
high school, and this is when I encountered O because of Othello.
Mm-hmm.
Because I took a writing through film / Shakespeare class. One semester was writing through film, or one half. The other half was Shakespeare.
That's really fun.
I believe Shakespeare was first, and I really had like never really. I knew it was Shakespeare, obviously.
He
Shakespeare is
did
out there.
write a whole bunch of sonnets.
He did, and he fell in love at one point. And also Hamnet is a new Shakespeare thing in the Shakespeare extended universe. But
Yeah, which
I knew of
apparently is a thing.
Shakespeare, never really read anything. You know, I was a teen. I was like, whatever. This old guy is a fucking dead guy, doesn't know anything about anything.
You kind of look like the Mexican version of
He's
Shakespeare
overrated.
these days.
Hell yeah. He's overrated, but then I took this class because I was just like, writing through film seems cool. And I guess I'll take Shakespeare.
I'll get through the Shakespeare
Whatever,
part.
we'll see. And then we started reading it. I can't remember. I think Othello was one of the 1st, maybe the second. But me and my friends like became obsessed with Shakespeare, and we're like I said, super into this class. We because we did a lot of popcorn reading and acted it out and stuff. And me
That's
and my
always
friends
fun.
were consistently just like, who wants to do this? A hand shot up. So it was essentially like my friend group would just go to this class and read Shakespeare aloud to each other. But we got like super into it. I got super into Othello. We'll talk about reasons why in this one. But I just remember it being like kind of, I mean, this is probably the Shakespeare movie I like the most, or story I like the most, just because of like, oh God, it's so tragic.
So gritty.
But also Iago's, wow, what a guy.
Oh boy, what a man.
But I mean, Much Ado, Macbeth, fucking Hamlet. I mean, these are classics for a reason, and I
Yeah.
definitely grew an appreciation of like, you know what? This motherfucker was spitting. Billy
or was
Shakespeare.
it him?
Oh, you wild for this one, dog. Titus Andronicus, you a freak, Shakespeare.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it was super fun. So through all that, I decided, wow. For one, there's 10 things I hate about you, which is a Shakespeare modern retelling. And obviously in that class, our teacher, she like every time we read one, we would watch an adaptation, which is where I grew my love for Kenneth Branagh, because I was like, Shakespeare's sick and Kenneth Branagh is sick as fuck as well.
He's really good at Shakespeare.
That was my guy. I was like, oh my God, I was in class just fucking flexing. Every time Kenneth Branagh came on screen, I was like, oh dude. Yeah, you Hamlet.
That is such a weird thing for a teenage boy to be stoked
I was super
about.
into it.
I
don't
love
know
that
what to
for
say.
you.
It was amazing. And yeah. So super fun, loved it. Watched loved it, and ended up buying it. And this is one of my movies, I feel like. It's one of my things.
Definitely.
And let's get into it.
Getting to know each other. Wow.
Wow. Nice.
Sorry if that was too much. I was just having fun making sounds.
All my life, I always wanted to fly. I always wanted to live like a hawk. I know you're not supposed to be jealous of anything, but to take flight, to soar above everything and everyone, now that's living.
Well, right off the bat, you heard that quote from Hugo, a.k.a. Iago in this.
A.k.a. Hottie McHotterson.
Oh, shit.
A.k.a. Edgelord McGee.
Is that Hartnett right there?
Oh
My guy
God.
Josh of
He looks
30
good
Days of
in this.
Night fame?
He looks good.
Yeah, you were into that young boy.
Minus all the steroids he was shooting into his guts. I loved that, man.
Yeah. You
Toxic.
were into him. You were like, God, he's emo.
Mm-hmm. He had the same kind of energy as like Christian Slater and Heathers.
Oh, that's a bad
Oh my
boy.
God, I fucking
I'm
love
like,
him in
let's
that
go
movie.
murder someone right now.
Let's do
Let's
it.
murder some dudes and fake like they're gay.
Yep. You summed up the entire film.
And that's Heathers.
That's Heathers.
Gotcha. But yeah, you just heard from this man. Gives him a little motivation. We'll talk about that more later. Because right off the bat, yeah, going back to it, this is Othello. It's Othello like retold. And it's super fun. I think part of, honestly, thinking about it.
Yeah. Breaking it
Because
down real quick.
breaking it down real fast, having a brain blast, having a
Uh-oh.
little bit of an aha moment,
Mhm.
Oh, write down your ahas.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it worked on me.
What
I
worked?
feel like this movie studio executives' plan
Mm-hmm.
to make Shakespeare cool
Mm-hmm.
worked on me.
I would agree, considering you bought and own the DVD.
I feel like I've been got and bamboozled and swindled,
Why?
but yet also, it's good because
Isn't
it's
that
good.
the point?
I mean, I know it's the point, but it's like,
things?
well, it's just because I know, like, because I can't trust them. It's because all they want to do is make money.
Well, duh.
But then because
Isn't
of
that
that,
what we want?
oh my God, donos, please.
Please.
You can support our non-existent Patreon by just donating money to us.
Just
That'd be
give us
sick.
money.
Oh, it's
please.
fine. You got some. I'm literally my hand is out,
Mhm.
and I would love to have some coins in my purse.
That would be great. It was the dryer.
But anyways, because we saw a YouTube video by Broey Deschanel on
That's
YouTube.
an amazing name, Broey. I'm very
It's
proud
good.
of you for
Good
that
job,
one.
Broey. But she made a video called When Shakespeare Got Cool because we were wondering, like, why was there just this span of modern retellings around like the late 90s, early 2000s
Mm-hmm.
that were like, modern retellings of Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Why on earth was that a thing? Why was Julia Stiles in like 90% of them?
Yeah. He
But,
just had a face that
but we had-
Shakespeare would have loved.
Oh, yeah. God, he would have loved you.
Oh, no.
He would have loved
Don't.
you.
No.
But we had this one, which is Othello. Then we had like the Ethan Hawke Hamlet.
Yeah.
We had 10 Things I Hate About You, which is Taming of the Shrew.
Yep.
Um,
She's the Man is my
She's the
favorite.
Man, which is Much Ado.
Much Ado About
Nothing, right? And then there was like another one I can't remember, but it's like good and it's fun, but it's kind of forgotten. That's like Twelfth Night. There's like this span of just like we're gonna make Shakespeare.
Like every other year they were releasing a Shakespearean adaptation.
And we were just like sitting down watching for this rewatch. It was like, why was this a thing? But Broey Deschanel broke it down and essentially said, for one, like Shakespeare is kind of like it stands the test of time. People like it, but like me, my dumbass, I was like a young teenager who was just like, I don't need all this old stuff because all that.
You want me to read a dusty ass book?
That's stupid, man. Put on Panic at the Disco.
Yep.
Brendan Urie could write Much Ado About Nothing, but Shakespeare could not write I write Sins Not Tragedies. Also, Brendan Urie didn't write that, sorry.
It's
but
okay.
anyways.
I forgive you.
It was Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to it.
Oh my God.
She pretty much said that like Shakespeare, it is eternal because it is that good. And they were just like, how can we market this to teens to make them like it? Let's update it and make money. And it worked.
Oh, and we totally like glossed over the Romeo and plus Juliet.
Oh, Romeo plus Juliet.
You want to try that one again?
Some things are not well abbreviated.
That always reminds me of that Bo Burnham little clip. It popped in my head the other day because the word that he makes the audience say is in this movie. Because he like makes people like complete the sentence like peanut butter and then he says
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. That's edgy. That's an edgy white boy like William Shakespeare back in the day.
Was he edgy?
Yeah, he put like sex and death and all this stuff. It was hot. And he invented like a ton of words.
Mm-hmm.
That's an edgelord if I've ever seen one.
I think while we're still on the topic of this
Slang creator.
Uh, while we're still on the topic of the video, I think that something that you brought up that was very interesting is how the parallels between how Shakespeare was received in his own time
Yeah.
very much mirror how they were kind of like received with these adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically her thesis or her statement is that there was a mixture of high and low class. And
Yeah.
so we get like the low class involved with like the dirty jokes and the sex and all of that. But there's also like this romantic, like highfalutin air about the theater.
Yeah.
And so the adaptations do a good job of kind of blending that because now you're going to the movie theater
That's
instead of,
true.
you know.
Yeah. And there was like the whole critique of like, oh, teenagers, what do they know? What do they like? And
They're
all that.
just horny
And
little
and they're
dicks.
also low class, but this was popular with teens.
Mhm.
And the last thing I'll say, because shouts out again, Broey Deschanel, she did good here,
Yeah, it's a
was
great
that
video.
she did make a really good point that like some of these adaptations are like in a way more popular now than like the original story in a sense,
Mhm.
because it's like 10 Things I Hate About You is one of the most beloved
Oh my
like
god, yeah.
films ever, and it's probably more like you think about it more often and experience it more often than Taming of the Shrew
Yeah,
for sure, but
definitely.
it's an adaptation of that.
Mhm.
But it's just like it's just interesting how some of these adaptations in a way are more popular than the
Yeah.
original.
Well, it and again, Broey brought this up. These stories are always kind of meant to adapt
Yeah.
to their environment.
Yeah.
And so by modernizing Shakespeare, I mean, you are doing exactly what Shakespeare was trying to do, which was writing of the time
We'd
in the
love to hear
time.
it.
So watch out, world. Skibbity toilet Shakespeare might be coming to you soon.
Oh my god. Let's not do that. But what we should do is get into this movie a little bit
Let's
because
do it.
obviously it is Othello. So we're not going to really I mean, if you've never read Othello, it has a lot to do with like
Conspiracy.
yeah, there's a lot of lying, there's a lot of mind games, a lot of playing, a lot of gaslighting
It's a
back in the
lot of
day. A lot, a
gaslighting.
lot of old school gaslighting. But in this adaptation, we've got Odin, who's O. He's a black basketball player at like an all white prep school. You know, kind of
Mhm.
like what we said, what the screenwriter said. But he's an all star. He's out here killing it. Hugo, he's kind of like he's the coach's son, but he's
Bias.
also but
But his
he
dad hates him.
it's interesting. It's definitely a choice because Hugo he's a little envious. A
A
little envious,
bit.
it seems like. At least that's the read that I go for,
Oh, 100%.
especially in this film.
Mhm.
More so than Othello. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But we get the setup that like Hugo immediately we see this man scheming.
Oh,
We see
all he does eat, breathe, and scheme, and that's it.
and then
He doesn't
repeat.
really sleep either because he on
No.
that shit.
Homeboy is on that shit.
Mm.
He on them roids. But we see him scheming immediately. We see that like, oh, he's an all-star. He's got Desi, which is Julia Stiles.
Mhm.
Things are going well for
Things
them.
are going great
And
for him.
Hugo cannot have this.
Oh, my friend is succeeding. I think not for much
cannot let this
longer.
stand. I hate this. You hate it when it's not you. You hate to see other people living your dream. Literally, that's the meme, and he's living it.
Mhm.
But this dad sucks.
Honestly, the
Hi-
coach is one of the worst people
His
ever.
dad sucks, and I believe he's the role of another person who's like I think he's the role of like a captain.
Yeah, something like that. Something
Um,
in like a military rank or
but this man, I
something.
mean, he hits us with a line pretty early. Sort of set the tone of what this guy's like. He says, talking about that he loves him like his own son. And I was just like, dog, how on earth were you thinking like, oh yeah, my real son's gonna love this?
His real son is 10 feet away and
Yeah.
looking heartbroken.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, Dad? I'm right here.
Oh man, love him like the son I never had.
Nah, you're not black or good at basketball like he
Oh
is.
man, you can't jump the way he can.
Even
You ain't
though he's taller than him.
you ain't got it like
No, his vertical is weak.
Oh man, if I had a son and then someone comes in and whispers in his ear and said, "Hey Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I love him like my own son.
Yeah.
Because I hate my own son.
Yeah, apparently. For no reason, really.
I don't know. But this happens a lot.
Yeah.
This is in a lot of films where like the dad's just like, I think I hate my son.
Yep. I don't like him. Can I have this one instead?
I'd
No.
rather have the one that's good at dunking.
He's so good at dunking.
he's gonna get me out of here, even though he's like the head coach.
Yeah,
of the procedures.
in a really
Like,
nice
dog,
school.
Well, I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know. But let's get to Iago, Hugo, my guy, because he's like, which is interesting.
Ugh.
But in like Othello, a book that's very much like heavy on like race and stuff and all
Yes.
that. Because Othello, he was originally the Moor of Venice.
Yeah.
Which is, there's so many literary things going on about like anything Shakespeare, about Othello and all that. But it is widely accepted that Othello is black.
Yes.
And that has a lot to do with,
The problems
the
he encounters.
problems and the way that he's judged by other people and relations and all that stuff. But in this one, we see that play out like in modern day, It's crazy how well it works in the modern setting.
Yeah.
And even though this was like 2001, you could easily see this it still applies today. You could
I
still
know.
see
It was
this.
funny because as we were watching this, I was, full disclosure, we've been watching Bel Air.
Yeah,
And
Blair.
the entire time I was watching, I was like, damn, this is just like Bel Air.
Damn it, Carlton.
Damn it, Carlton.
Damn it, Carlton.
Why are you letting the white boy talk like that?
Can't let him say that word, dog.
And they say the fucking word.
Oh, and they say the word in this movie. They say the fucking word. Good
The
Lord.
subtitles dropped the hard
No,
R.
what the fuck was that?
That was insane.
Because I was like,
put an A on
I was
the
watching.
end.
Yeah, we put
Lighten
the
it up a
subtitles,
tiny bit.
but it was also like they weren't even saying it like that.
No.
The subtitles, pretty much every single time they said it in this film, subtitles were like, "I got you,
R.
dog. Let me hit that ER."
Yeah.
It was a lowercase e capital R, and I don't know why they did
It was
that.
not like that.
That was super weird. But also, like when you heard the audio, I was like, they said it with the A. They
Come
said
on.
it with the A.
Context matters. You need to listen.
At least give them the A.
Nope.
I want to know who
But
fucking
when the white boy says it, you can put the R on it.
who wrote the fucking
Everybody
captions.
else needs to.
I need to know who wrote the captions.
Oh boy.
But anyways, getting back to it, what my point was that it's interesting because Othello, very much about race relations and all that. However, it is weird that, I mean, obviously Othello's the main character,
Mhm.
but Iago is kind of like there, like almost like as a second protagonist, even though he becomes the antagonist.
Yes.
And despite this play, here's a little fun fact, bud fact. Despite this play being one of Shakespeare's shortest, it also has the two like biggest roles per line because Othello and Iago both speak so much in this that
That's
it's like
amazing.
they're the most heavy roles that Shakespeare ever wrote.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Which is crazy, but it's also interesting because it's like, and this point I'm making, black man lead role, but
Hell
there's
yeah.
got to be a white guy right there next
Always
to him.
right behind you,
Just
trying to
scheming in the
ruin the
shadows,
times.
rubbing his hands together, doing some S tier hating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this man, like, he manipulates Roger, who's a little freak,
Oh my god. Fuck him.
and Mike,
Mm-hmm.
and like he gets Roger because Roger like wants to have Desi.
Yeah, just being a horny weirdo.
He's a
You
little
know,
freak.
as men
He's
do.
a little freak, but he's a rich white boy, and he's like,
Mhm.
I can, if I just got to do what Iago says.
He's
or
such a goon.
Hugo says, yeah, he's a real goon, but he like falls on his sword and like gets Mike, who is important later,
Mm-hmm.
who's Michael Cass in
Instead of
the
Cassius.
BBC one, and yes, he's Cassius in the original, but like he gets him kicked off the team, and this sets off this whole thing. The problem here is,
Mm-hmm.
very early on says he feels like he can trust Desi.
Oh boy.
And
Why'd you give this man some ammunition?
And he proposes in a way
Yeah.
because he like absolutely loves
With a rubber band.
this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like 17 at the time.
I think
About to
the
be
age
18.
choice is very interesting.
Yeah, because they're not 18 yet, right?
No. They're at a prep school, so it feels like a college, but it's not.
Yeah,
They're in high
it
school.
does feel like a college. And like we see early on that Desi's dad, who I believe is supposed to be Brabantio,
Word.
who was actually Desi's like real dad in the original.
Yeah.
But he's like,
A duke or something?
yeah, but he sees O is with Desi, and he's immediately like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like,
Mm-hmm.
this kid's from the street, and this guy's a piece of shit. It's like, Jesus Christ, dog.
I am merely just a black man existing, sir.
Yeah, but we do get a little thing that O says he's not on that shit no more.
Not anymore, which
Not
means that at
anymore.
one point he was.
Which means he was on that shit at one point.
Oh boy.
We're talking about Carlton over here.
No, Carlton.
But let's jump a little bit ahead. Mike,
Yeah.
he this is just I had to put this in because this was such a big thing in the original. I vividly remember Cassius being like, "My reputation."
But my
I love
reputation.
my reputation. So I had to put that in there because I love when these modern adaptations
Mhm.
still use like the original dialogue.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, dog, that's it.
I mean, to this
That's
day,
from the original.
hey, reputation has always meant something.
It does. It does, and it do.
It can make or ruin a person.
It can. And you know what else can make or ruin a person?
A bullet?
Well, that. I was just going to say a little doubt goes a long way.
Oh, yes, it does. Hugo is such a snake,
Yeah.
and he calls all white girls,
That's Kayla.
which is me. My hand is raised. Horny snakes. And I said, excuse me, look who's talking.
And I said, is this true?
No.
Okay.
Maybe yes to the horny, but not to the snakes. We're
Okay.
not all snakes.
All right.
But then Emily's like, no, I'm a snake and I'm horny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God damn it, Emily. Why did you do this to us?
Oh, God.
It's
Emily.
so frustrating to watch everybody get manipulated so
Oh, my
easily.
God.
And again, this
My
is going
guy,
back
though.
to like Bel Air. There's a character in the season we're watching right now
Oh,
that's doing
my
the same
God.
fucking shit, which is just lying and just weaving
You
through
big
all of
facts.
these
Oh,
manipulative
my
tactics.
God, they are.
It's
Damn. The
insane.
parallels.
Bel Air
The
is crediting
synchronicity.
Othello and they don't even know
It
it.
better be in the credits. But yeah, it's so funny to watch this man. I mean, legitimately though, Iago is such a highlight of the original play.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like part of why I loved the original play.
Mhm.
Was just because I was like, God, this man is just scheming.
He's just,
This
he
man-
is the evil dude rubbing his hands together with the mustache
Oh yeah.
and the bowler hat.
Oh yeah.
That is
he's
him.
the man in the
slinking
shadows.
through the shadows.
Just laughing, smiling. All you can see is like he's literally laughs in hidden.
That is him.
It's this man,
That is
Iago.
him.
And that's part of really why I loved it as a youth,
It's
as
crazy.
a young Eddie, because I was like, this level of scheming and this
it's
level of play
admirable.
has to be respected. I was like, I'm not hating to my full potential.
No, you're not. There is always a way to
We
level
got
up.
A1 hater, S+ tier hater, Iago. And one of the scenes, because I loved in the original, and obviously they do it in this, but it's just funny because it's modern day and we get
Yeah.
a little bit of the slang and all that. And Josh Hartnett's so good in this. He's
He
so
does
good.
so well.
But he's like, okay, I'm scheming. We got Mike off the team, but now we got to get like Othello to be convinced that Mike is banging Desi, right?
That's not cool.
And he's just
but
like,
okay.
and he knows, he's like, I listen to Real Big Fish. I know the lore of Real Big Fish. I know that the lead singer of Real Big Fish used to date Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani's band is No Doubt. And Real Big Fish released a song about that called A Little Doubt Goes a Long Way. I know that.
That was an insane little tangent you just walked us through.
So Hugo,
honestly,
like,
I loved that. Thank you.
You know what I need to do?
Hmm.
Thank you. You know what I need to do? I need to plant. What do they always
seed?
called it?
A
Well, yeah,
seed of
plant the
doubt?
seed, but plant that green. Which, funny enough, plants are green. But I just remember being such a thing. I remember it from high school where they were like, green is the color of envy.
It is.
So he needs to plant this like green in
Mhm.
Othello because that is jealousy coming out and
Yeah.
that's doubt. We get the scene in the locker room
Oh,
where they're
boy.
working out, not the locker room, the gym. And Hugo's like, hey man, let me run something by you.
No, don't do this.
Never a good idea.
No.
I'm like, oh, you seen your boy.
Mm-mm.
Your boy out here scheming. He may be
Mhm.
good at it, but he looks like he's a schemer.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to get your schemer radar up.
He has no
But
radar.
he's just like, hey man.
He's like, that's my friend.
He's like, listen, I know Mike's been kicked off the team, and I know you and Desi are close, but he's like, you don't think anything's going on between them? And I was like, this is literally the first I've heard of this. What the hell are you talking
Yeah.
about? And he's like, God, I love the way Josh. He's like, no, man, you're right. He's like, no, that's all right. And he just sort of leans back, and I was like, No, man,
You motherfucker.
you can't just say that. You know, you can't say something wild
Mhm.
and just be like,
And
ah,
then
never
just
mind.
leave it there.
No, I was just playing. But then this man like counters. He's like, no, I'm just saying. I'm just like, I don't know, man. There could be something going on.
Mhm.
Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. But maybe there is. Though. Maybe there is. Who knows? Not you. Not me. Definitely not you. But also probably not me.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
maybe it might be me.
Mm.
You think there's something going on? I don't think there's something going on.
Do you?
I don't know. But like maybe you should keep an eye on your girl. Or maybe don't. Maybe you trust her. You shouldn't trust her.
She's a white snake
Mm-hmm.
and
But
she's
I'm just playing,
horny.
dog. I'm just playing around. I'm just playing. But I definitely watch her. Or don't.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, I would if I was you. But I'm not. And then he just sort of like
You're
slinks off
done.
into the shadows.
Goodbye, Iago. What the fuck was that, Hugo? Why did you do
I was
that?
just like, dog, this guy's killing it.
Honestly,
This guy's absolutely killing it.
here's the thing. I think this is gonna be problematic to say, but I
Oh,
think that it's
God.
true. I feel like we would this story would probably be slightly less compelling if we gender swapped this role. And it's interesting because there's like sexual dynamics that we encounter later.
Mm.
But I'm saying that women tend to be more emotionally manipulative
I get what you're saying.
with interpersonal things. Like I
Mhm.
can't tell you how many times growing up that I got in fights with my friends who were girls because there was this kind of like backwards talk constantly happening about like, well, she doesn't like really treat you like your best friend and like blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
Like this is expected kind of like cattiness, but
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is like elevated in a way that is
I get what you're saying.
very, very evil. And so like seeing somebody kind of like take this to the degree that it ends up is insane,
Mhm.
which
Oh
I guess
my
is what
God.
makes it so compelling.
I mean, it does. It's compelling in the sense of like you see how far
Mhm.
just planting a seed of doubt.
Yeah, and maybe I think that there is something a little bit to that with the gender thing of like why Iago is such an interesting character
Mhm.
because he is operating in this psychological space that a
Ooh, yeah.
lot of men in
Men
like
don't be in
these
our brains.
no, they be in their dicks.
Mhm.
Uh
And it would. When you said that, I was
yeah.
like, what I kind of thought you were gonna say was like, it would be kind of because you see, oh, and you're like, dog, she's fine. She's not
Yeah.
doing anything. She's loyal. You trust her. You said you trust her. She's done nothing to show
Mhm.
you. But you get this seed of doubt,
Yep.
and all of a sudden you got it. But it's kind of interesting because I feel like, obviously with stereotypes and all that,
Yeah.
if Othello was a woman and Desi was a man, I feel like they would be so much quicker to be like he's cheating, just
Mhm.
because men
He's
be
a man.
dogs. Men be dogs out
Men
there.
just be putting their penises in anything.
So
Yeah.
it kind of like it would almost be like Iago wouldn't have to do as much
Yeah, exactly.
to convince them,
Mhm.
stereotypically at least.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's very strange, but yeah, like you said, it's also interesting because it is like a man being manipulated emotionally
Yes, which
when
doesn't
even though he's like a
really
big, strong,
Yeah.
and like in Othello, he's like the captain of the army,
He's hot as hell.
and like these are big, strong, like
He is Idris Elba
mm,
in my heart.
mm, mm.
Hey.
I'm gonna lick my lips.
That's my job.
Now I'm all distracted. But yeah, these are strong, muscular men. You would think, because men, men don't have emotions. Am I right?
No, they do
Mm-mm,
not.
men are cool, calm, collected.
Oh,
We ain't never overreacted to nothing. Am I right,
never.
guys?
Never caused a
Am
war.
I right, fellas?
Never murdered a
Nope,
wife.
nope, never done.
Mm-mm.
Never done had happen. Never
No.
once. Never let emotions get the best of us.
But that is this
Because
entire play.
anger is not an emotion, right,
No,
boys?
it's not. Nope.
But that's this
That's
entire
this
play.
whole play is a man
the-
letting his emotions take over.
Yeah, he does. And let's not take away from Mekhi Phifer as O. He is charming as hell.
Oh yeah, he's very
charismatic.
endearing.
He's doing so good, but he's got that.
He flips that switch.
Well, God, yeah, we'll get there in a second. But what I just want to say real quick is just like, how do I say it? He's coming from a lower class
Yeah.
in a sense. The way that people look at him is like
Well, he has to prove himself
he
in
has to
multiple
prove
ways.
himself, which is always the case with
Case for a black man.
black people and people of color and all
Mhm.
that. You know, it's just like the
Gotta work 10
thing that
times
a lot
harder.
of white people don't want to admit is just like
Mhm.
how hard it is to like meet that same level of standard
Yep.
when you're starting from essentially lower
Yeah.
than
Below ground zero.
right.
Yeah.
So he's working hard, he's doing good, he's not on that shit no more. He's an all-star, he's absolutely killing it, MVP and all that, but we can see what happens
Mhm.
when someone manipulates that and sort of like catches you at a time where like he has to be perfect.
Yep.
And this is also just adding on to the stress
Mhm.
of the situation and all that. But man, the way that this messes with O, it really kind of, I mean, obviously culminates with the end, but it
Yeah.
really starts to unravel in this scene that, oh my God, was real rough to watch
There are
because
a few rough scenes and ew, I just got like chills on my scalp. Sorry. It's
real,
like
it's
it's
real
a
bad.
lot.
It's real bad, and I had kind of. We'll talk about it. I'll let Kayla explain what happens first.
Yeah.
But like, I had forgotten that it played out this way,
Mhm.
and I thought that it played out a different way. But anyways, this scene where O and Desi go to like a bungalow
Yeah,
for
they
like
like
a
go
little
away for the weekend. They like have a
romantic
little trip.
getaway. What happens?
Yeah, so we Desi has been it seems like they've been a little bit reserved with each other sexually because, they're young and it's kind of nerve-wracking and Desi's dad really didn't know that Othello was in her life, but they plan this romantic trip and
Ooh, which sorry, can I
yeah, go ahead.
interject?
Yeah.
Because Hugo uses this as a point,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's important to point out now before I forget.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Hugo's like, "Do you really trust Desi?" And this whole, he's like, "I don't know, but what about this? But what about that?" You
Mhm.
know? He's like, "Do you really trust Desi?" And Odin's like, "Yeah," but he's like, "But do you remember how easily he lied or she lied to her own dad?"
Yeah.
And she didn't, or he didn't know that you were dating her for like months.
Mhm.
She's good at keeping a secret. And I'm just like, God damn
God
it. This
damn.
man's so fucking good at
He's
this.
really good at
he's taking in
manipulation.
information
Yeah.
and spitting it out.
What is he,
Anyways.
a woman? My God. But anyway, Desi very romantically and like sweetly, they're kind of, in bed with each other and she's like, I want to do whatever you want to do. Like I am willing to be your partner in all of this and like essentially like gives consent. But in Othello's mind, in Odin's mind rather,
Yeah.
that kind of goes into what Hugo was feeding him of
That's
like,
what happens.
oh, she's a freak. She freaky.
Real freaky naughty.
Really, and that is not exactly what happened at all. Like she was just like, I want to be intimate with you. I want to be close to you in whatever way that is. And they have sex and it gets to the point where mid-coitus, really gets in his own head and he starts like having this vision of he's looking in the mirror and he essentially sees himself as Mike having sex with Desi, and this triggers him into raping his girlfriend, which
Yeah.
is really sad and scary.
Yeah, it was not good.
It was really uncomfortable to watch because, I mean, shouts out to Julia
She's
because she
phenomenal in this
killed
too.
it with, I mean, what a horrible and heartbreaking thing to have to emote. Rape is never a light subject, so the fact that she had to act this out for an audience that was, her age is really a lot. And the whole time it goes on for an uncomfortably long amount of time.
It does.
I do not think that modern audiences would be willing to sit through this. This is way too much. Because it's accurate. He keeps going after she says no a dozen plus times.
So first of all, what I was saying before was like I remembered that the whole Mike in the mirror thing happened, and I was like, okay, it's coming. He's gonna see Mike in the mirror, and then what I had believed, maybe I guess hoping,
yeah, you like retconned it
what
in your
had
mind.
happened was that he saw Mike and kind of like did the thing where he's like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I can't
he like
perform.
went soft and
Just
he's like, this
folding
is
his
in my
head
brain.
and just like I can't get this out of. So I had forgotten that he continues going
Yeah.
after she says no,
Yeah.
which of course
And she's
is
in pain.
well, yeah. She says that he's hurting her,
Yeah.
which of course is, as Kayla says, never okay. And
Mhm.
now it's an assault because as
Yeah.
soon as
As soon as one
consent
partner
is
says
taken
no more.
away,
Mhm.
then it should stop right there.
Absolutely.
Which is yeah, it was crazy to see that like he kept going, and I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a really
And I
it was
tried,
hard to
and I
watch.
tried, and it's been a long time since I've seen or read Othello
Yeah.
proper. But like, I tried looking through the Wikipedia and
Mhm.
stuff and seeing like, is this something that
Is
happened
there
in the
like marital
original?
rape in the
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's like we couldn't find evidence of it.
No, there's like allusions to it, but
Uh-huh.
it's never really confirmed within the text.
Right. So it's like kind of the case where we were thinking, well, why did they do this? Because O is super likable and all that up until this point.
Mhm.
But obviously, this is the point where he's like,
He starts turning.
I mean, he's kind of past the point of no return, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like maybe it's just showing, I don't know, just how much this
Yeah.
is changing him and
Mhm.
how he's like becoming a person he's
Yeah,
not.
well, and it's feeding into that stereotype of black men being hypersexual and
Oh, yeah.
hyperviolent,
Yeah. And aggressive.
which
And it's,
is, the thing
is,
that Desi's dad is actually afraid of.
yeah, which sucks because playing again, playing into the race and the stereotypes of
Yeah.
all that is like Hugo's doubt
Mhm.
that is planted in him makes fulfill
Yeah.
stereotypes, which is super heartbreaking.
Mhm.
Which is God, is why this is so good.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. It's like I don't know. It's hitting me now just seeing this again brain blast that I'm having. It's just like I haven't thought about it before, like this very moment. That
Mhm.
like that's what's happening. It's
Yeah.
like making him like become the person he swore he wasn't going to be.
Yeah, he's acting irrationally. He's not treating Desdemona with love. He's
Mm-hmm.
treating her like an object.
Mm-hmm.
And poor Desdemona. What she went through is truly horrific because she thought that this man loved her, and then all of a sudden, that really doesn't seem to be accurate. And she
Mm-hmm.
confides in Emily that this happened.
Right.
Don't fucking talk to your white girlfriends. Don't do that.
But I mean,
But it's
but
also
shouts
like,
out Emily
yeah,
because she's dumb in other parts because that's
that's
what
her
her role
character
is,
flaw.
and
She's dumb.
she loves Hugo and wants to do
Like I
anything
said,
for him.
dumb. Uh-huh.
But in this part, she was like, she immediately told Desi like, "That's not okay.
Yeah,
Like
that
he assaulted
he
you. Like
raped you.
this
That's
is
not.
not like you need to tell someone like this is not okay. You shouldn't allow this. You
Yeah.
know." And I was like, "Dang,
Yeah,
that's
and
kind of
then
crazy."
like when O comes into their dorm, she immediately is like, "Fuck you.
Yeah,
You hurt my
yeah.
friend."
So it's
And
weird that she's like,
she is both like a voice of reason and of just a little lost lamb.
but the sad part about that is also that that's realistic.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I don't know if it's like a stereotype or something, but you see it a lot on TV.
Yeah.
Like the strong woman who like tells other women to stand up for themselves, and then their
They can't do it.
husband is like beating them at home.
Yep.
So they can't do it in their own life, but they can advise others.
Mhm.
But yeah, we see where this is the turn for O, and
Yeah.
it sucks because just like in Othello, it's a tragedy, and you start to see everything get worse and worse and worse.
Oh well, oh well. Hugo is grinning like the
Oh
Grinch.
my
His
God,
mouth
yeah,
is just getting
like the fucking
more
Cheshire
evil.
cat. Like you
Yeah.
can just see a grin growing in the corner.
Everything's going according to plan.
All you see is teeth and hands just
Yep,
rubbing
together.
God damn, I'm good at this shit.
It reminds me of from Flats from
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob. Or no, it's like I don't know if it's Flats or there's like a strangler.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then
Right.
and
Yeah, he's got the
SpongeBob laughs
mustache.
around. He's like, why are we laughing?
I don't know what's happening. Yeah. My God.
That is Hugo.
But it's crazy because it's such oh my God. It's so good. It's like you hate that you have to give it to him. You
I
have to hand
know.
it to him, but you have to hand
You
it
have
to
to
him.
hand it to
Hugo
him.
is damn good at this.
It is going so well until it doesn't. And it's crazy.
Right? It's crazy. But like everything he it's like next level.
Mhm.
Like this guy is the archetypal like villain
Yeah.
who's like every plan, everything like is going out exactly how he expected.
Yep.
Because he manipulates him Emily,
Yeah.
who's Amelia in the original,
His girlfriend. Yeah.
to take the scarf
Yeah.
that O gave
Gave
Desi,
Desi.
and it was his grandma's scarf. Very important. He's like, I love you. This is very important to me and my family. I want you to have this because I love you and you're like going to be my wife
Yeah.
essentially one day. And Hugo's like, Emily, get that scarf. So she goes and gets the scarf. No problem. She grabs it, takes it, and then they get a little freaky because Emily's a freak.
And she put
She-
that thing in her mouth.
She is a white girl after all.
Hey. Don't let it leave the
Oh,
bedroom.
what the fuck, man?
Shut
But
up.
they do a little freaky stuff with the scarf because she's like, oh my God, like Hugo's finally giving me attention. And then
Hooray!
Hugo's like, oh my God, I'm going to fuck this man's life
I'm
up.
gonna ruin everything for this person that I
Yeah,
hate.
he's like, oh my God, it's making me so hard. The
Mhm.
hate is making me so hard.
His penis was never harder.
But
Mm.
this scarf is such a
Tool.
high level play, such a tool, and it's so insane the way that this hangs out or plays out. First of all, we should take a step back and say that Odin's back on that shit.
No.
Because Hugo's been on that shit.
The shit being steroids.
He's been on steroids, but also, casual drugs.
Yep.
Because, prep school kids and all that.
I
But
watched
then-
Bel Air.
But then, Carlton. But then Odin also contacts the drug dealer, and the drug dealer comes up, and it's weird because the drug dealer is in a
Forgot
way,
about this. Yeah.
it's like he's the moral compass
Yeah.
some
What
reason.
the fuck?
because he like when
He's
Hugo,
dealing drugs to
yeah,
teenagers.
you're dealing drugs to like 17-year-olds, my guy. I don't know. You should get off that box, that
Yeah.
soapbox you're on, or that high horse you're on.
Mhm.
For one, you're a little too high up there. But also, like when Hugo shows up early and
Yeah.
he like injects him with steroids, which I was like, that's crazy. You put him in his abs. I thought you did it in the ass, but whatever.
The other A word.
But he's like, hey man, you got to stop doing this. This is not good and all that. And
You make
Hugo's
yourself
like,
sick.
yeah, whatever.
Shut up and stab me in the stomach.
And then he brings drugs to O,
Yeah.
and he's like, this ain't your style, man. I was like, hey man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to
I
get
pay
high.
you or what?
He's real aggressive now because
Yeah.
he's like heel O now.
No.
And he's about to solidify like super heel status.
Oh
But he's
my
like,
God,
hey
yeah.
man, I don't give a fuck, give me that shit. And then he tries to give him money, and the drug dealer's like, nah, man, this is for customers, and you're not a customer. This is a one-time thing, whatever. He's like, you're better than this, essentially.
Mhm.
We were like,
We're like, why is the
What?
drug dealer telling him not to buy drugs?
yeah, you're selling to a 17-year-old, my guy.
Maybe it's because he was black and he's like, I don't want to lose another
and
one.
and there's part of that, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
But obviously he still gives him the drugs, and we see like Hugo kind of was like involved and all that. But this scene plays in my mind so much when I think of this. It's just like Mekhi Phifer's so good.
Yeah.
Because he's doing drugs right before this fucking dunk contest.
Honestly, get your hops up.
Well, it's like, yeah, but it's also like he's seemingly doing cocaine. That
Yeah.
shit wears off quick.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, he's doing lines in like the boiler room.
Sure.
And Hugo's like, hey man, what's going on? What's all this?
What are you doing? Are you doing the thing I want you to do?
Because he's like, he's crying, just
It's
breaking down.
really
He's like, I'm
sad.
fucked up, man. Like, it just got me fucked up, man. He's like, you got to tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is she cheating on me or not? He's just breaking down. He's like, Hugo, man, you got to tell me, man. I can't do this anymore.
Mhm.
Like, are you lying to me? Are you manipulating me? Is this the truth? And Hugo's just like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. It's like, Mike, he's fucking her, dude. Like, I don't know.
Meanwhile, this has never happened.
Meanwhile, it's never happened, and we cut to Desi and Mike just like chilling, and like, oh man, I can't wait to see. Oh, he's so
like,
good.
I love my friend.
He's
Don't
like, I
you
love my
your
best
boyfriend?
friend. Oh,
Yeah.
I love your boyfriend. Oh,
My
man,
boyfriend's pretty cool, other than that
Man,
one thing he did to me over the weekend.
God, I
but-
respect your relationship so much. Jesus Christ, I've never seen a more beautiful couple. Cannot wait to be the best man at the wedding. I believe in you two so much. Ever since my mom and dad split up, it's like I
Oh,
didn't know love
no.
could exist, and I see you and O, and I'm like, this is it.
No.
This is real.
Poor Mike, the sweet summer child.
Homeboy's catching strays. It was before this, right? At the practice.
Uh-huh.
So Mike's a little mad right now. But like literally at a practice, Mike is like sitting down. O's playing like shit. Coach is like, get the hell on a bench. Mike, you're in. And O like full Nelson's this guy out of nowhere.
Insane.
And like you got to think like for everyone, literally everyone
What the
except
fuck was
Hugo, they're
that?
like, what the hell is the problem?
yeah.
They literally see this man snap,
Mm-hmm.
for no reason,
No reason.
attack Mike. But anyways, we get that whole scene. O's great. He's like, my God, I can't do this. Hugo's like, it's happening. What are you gonna do? O goes out there.
I'm gonna kill him
I'm gonna kill him. He goes out and like dribbles aggressively,
for
staring
way too
staring
long.
at Mike and Desi.
He
Mike's
dribbles
just,
for what feels like 5
Mike's
hours.
like, hell fucking yeah, dude.
We're gonna
He's
slow
doing a
clap.
rhythm. He's like, oh my God, I love my friend. Let's pump him up. He wants us to pump him. Come on, guys.
Come on,
Come
he's
on,
not having a mental break.
We all love O, right?
We just want to clap for our
Oh
friend.
my God, let's all clap for our friend. Our best friend O and his beautiful girlfriend. God. Love's real, guys.
Oh my
He's
God.
got like a pep in his step. And O proceeds to do a monster dunk
Uh-huh.
that shatters the backboard.
Mm-hmm.
But then what does he do after that?
He takes it too far. He instead of like just being like, hell yeah, I did that shit.
I'm the best.
And then walked off. No. There's a young boy who's like, okay, man, pass me the rock.
It's a cool dunk.
Cool dunk, bro. This kind of sucks that I have to clean up this glass. Can I have the ball, please? He's like, nah, fuck you. And
Yeah.
he like shoves this kid to the ground so
He was
hard.
like 13.
Yeah, he's like a very young child.
In front of a packed gymnasium.
And everybody's like, what the fuck was that?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's just,
And then,
he goes full heel.
yeah, he goes over to, he throws the basketball at the backboard, which
Yeah,
causes
shatters
the rim
more.
to fall off. And he goes and picks up the rim and lifts it up. And Desi's like, what the hell? I was like, at this point, I was like,
He's lost his
wouldn't
mind.
you break up with this man?
I would.
Look at what he did in public.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, dog, this obviously something is wrong with him. And
Mhm.
maybe, maybe it's the love. And like, I got to figure out what's
Yeah.
going on. Sure, we'll give that. But it's just like, this could not be, this is like, you know how like at football games they unfurl like a giant American flag?
On the field? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they may as well do that, but just with like a red flag.
Uh-huh.
It's like how big of a red flag this is.
Dude. Yeah, it's bad.
And after this, I mean, O is full heel, super heel now.
Oh no, he never gets better after this.
And he joins up, forms a tag team with Hugo.
No.
A 2-man power trip because these boys are about to
Kill multiple people.
commit some crimes.
No.
And we're talking in the first degree.
Yeah. In all fairness, Hugo ends up killing most of them.
Yeah. I mean, and it's kind of like the whole Manson thing. It was like it is all his plan and his fault. I mean, obviously Odin, he did commit the thing,
Yeah.
so I'm not absolving that. I'm just saying it's like it was of the
Coercion.
mind of Hugo.
Yeah.
So he bears the blame for
Mhm.
everything that happens, obviously.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't commit every single murder here.
Yeah.
But right before we get this final scene and the crimes and all that, Hugo, he's sitting with O. They're doing a thing that you love, that you fully understand, right?
Drugs?
They're doing drugs in a room by the twosome.
Yep,
Just doing cocaine, chilling.
Just casually getting high as fuck in a room for no reason.
Was there even music playing?
I don't think there was. I think they were just sitting just high as a kite.
Couple guys hanging, ripping lines. Kayla wrote down a note like, is this fun?
Is this fun?
What the fuck are they doing?
Why?
Uh-huh. But we get the final nail in the coffin where O is like, she is cheating on me. I have to kill her because obviously that's what happens, right?
Yep, we couldn't just break up with the person.
Hugo is like, I got to tell you something, man.
Oh,
When
boy.
Mike and Desi are fucking, they call you the N-word. And he doesn't say the N-word. He actually says the word. And for the first time, the captions are correct. It is a hard R. And O's like, man, she's not like
Also,
that. This can't be it.
That's crazy.
That
is
wild
crazy.
disrespect. But I mean, he's painted them as like this couple that just like
Crazy,
they don't care about
manipulative.
anyone, and they just are full of hate
Evil.
and malice and all that. And
Yeah.
then who comes to the door?
Mike.
Mike.
Oh no.
And Hugo, this man is so good at this.
So good at
He's just like,
manipulating.
oh, hide over there. Don't come out no matter what. I'm going to get him to admit what he's doing. Hugo, like that. He's
Boom.
like, how can I manipulate the situation? How can I do this? He didn't plan this.
Nope.
Mike shows up and he's like, hey, man, what's going on? And Hugo manipulates him into saying, because Mike's been sleeping with like Bianca or something.
Somebody else.
So
Yeah.
some other woman who's like kind of just like in this to serve this next plot point that's coming up.
Yup.
But he like whispers. He's like, "Hey man, how's it been going with Bianca and all that?" so
In
hears,
parentheses.
yeah, he literally hears like, "Hey man, how's it been fucking?" And then Mike's like, "Oh, dude, it's so sick. Like she's such a freak and she loves me and she said like no matter who she's with, even if she's married, she's always gonna want this dick. Like it's so good." And then Hugo's
Meanwhile, O's just like this.
he's like, "Motherfuck." But then Hugo again, he's like, "Oh, but what about O?"
Yeah.
And Mike's like, "Man, fuck that guy." He said, "Fuck that," and then he throws the N-word.
N-word,
And it's
which
just
is
like,
crazy.
Oh my God, dog, it's
White
just
people
like,
really be wildin'. That's a
and
lot.
just you'll be chill and be fine. And then all of a sudden, they just
N-word.
throw it out as if they don't know this man, as if they don't. It's just crazy. It's like, I'm gonna use a metaphor.
Yeah.
Kind of like the dog that just like flips one day and like bites the baby's face off.
Yep. And then you're like,
Like,
but
I
it's a dog.
thought it was cool, and all of a sudden you had this in you.
Nope.
You just had this ready.
You're gone.
Insane.
No face on that baby
But
anymore.
then, in another stroke of like, Hugo's got to be like reflecting and be like, God damn.
He is that like.
He's like getting signs from the universe.
He
that
reminds
he's doing
me
the right
of
thing.
what? Dr. Manhattan? What the fuck is his name?
Yeah, from Watchmen.
Yeah. Where he's just like above all of this. And he's just like, it's all going according to plan.
I can see the protons and the neutrons.
Exactly. That's him.
I can see. Because Bianca shows up. She's screaming and yelling and knocking
you
on doors.
motherfucker, you gave me some other bitch's scarf.
Mhm.
I'm not even good enough for you to buy me my own thing.
And also, what the fuck, dog? I can't believe this.
And Hugo's like, haha, evidence.
And Hugo at the end, after everything goes down, he's like looking at his hands like, I'm a fucking god, dude. I'm like the god of mischief. I'm Loki himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
This could
Incarnate.
not have gone any better if I planned it, and I didn't plan this part. Wild.
Insane.
Wild. But now we finally go, which I love your note here.
What's my note? What did I write?
You want to read it?
Oh, yeah. How did we go from being upset you're being cheated on to a double homicide?
I don't know. But we got
you guys,
there.
this is a big jump. Have we considered just breaking up or maybe like quitting the team or leaving school if it's bad? We just got to go straight to murder.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is a rational man with rational thoughts.
Okay.
He's 17 years old, so he's not even a man.
Nope.
He's a teenager.
Yep.
This is an insane jump, but we see that Hugo has planned it all out.
Oh my God.
This whole ending plan sequence for me, for number one. Oh, how do you hear this man and not for 1 second question like, wow. My man Hugo
why do you have this laid out so nicely?
Super good at planning out murders and manipulating people. Maybe I shouldn't actually trust this guy.
Nope.
And maybe do some digging for myself, but he's too far gone.
No, he's too far in
Too
it
far
now.
gone, tears in his eyes, literally like every second of every day. Hugo's got the murders planned out.
Yes.
He's like, we got Roger. He's going to hide in a rental car. We're going to drive by Mike and I. Roger's going to kill Mike.
Yep.
And then I'm going to kill Roger. Okay, dog. Sounds great. Amazing plan. I'm fully on board.
Two bodies already.
2 bodies? Love it. He's like, we'll put Mike's DNA on the cup. I'll convince him to take a shot before. You go in, you kill Desi, leave the cup. They'll think it was Mike.
They'll think that Mike killed Desi.
We'll get to the big game. We'll win
Bim,
it all.
bam, boom. All done.
State champs and 3 dead bodies.
Hooray!
Sound sick or what, fam?
And O said, just give me the fucking pillow.
Yeah. Give me the pillows that are my hands so I can suffocate Desi. He's like,
in
fine.
the BBC version, doesn't he smother her with a pillow?
He might.
I think he does.
I can't remember. But
Yikes.
man, the way this plays out,
Doesn't go well.
for one, it doesn't go well
It does
because
not go
you can
according
never
to Hugo's
trust
plan.
a coward like
No.
Roger to do anything.
Roger's a little bitch
So
boy.
Hugo, that's the problem in your plan.
Yeah.
I think obviously the most tragic scene, second most tragic, first most depends between this and the very final thing, is obviously Desi being strangled by O.
That shit is wild
And
to
dare I
watch.
say, a very rare, like
Reenactment, kind of?
well depicted
Yeah.
strangulation
Not that
scene?
strangling is a good thing.
What are you talking about?
I love it.
There's no taps. That's what O said to her.
Yep.
You can't. There's no taps in the street. We're in my bedroom.
He is strangling her for a while.
Yeah, because then that's what people point out. It's like obviously, oftentimes in media, you get strangled for like 5 seconds, you're dead.
No.
But it takes a very long time and a lot of strength to actually strangle someone to death.
Yeah.
And I think Julia Stiles is phenomenal again in this scene because she sells it so well.
Well, and she gets like that like almost second wind towards the end where she almost gets out of
She
it.
hears Amelia.
Yeah,
or
she's
Emily?
like, "Oh, there's a chance I could get out of this alive," and then she doesn't. But
Right.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's another thing where the gender swap would be really hard.
Oh, she'd have to. Well, not have to, but they'd probably do somewhere like
It would
like
probably
a cord or something.
Yeah, it would probably be some alternative strangulation tactic.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, like lacing a drink with something.
Oh, maybe like drug him first so
Yeah.
he's weak, and then
and
choke him
then
out. Put the
suffocate.
pillow over.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that such a joke?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's often played as it's often played as a joke when you're like on your hospital bed and then
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's because it's kind of silly.
Pillow. A pillow is a silly
but
way
you
to
can drown
go.
in like an inch of water, right?
You can.
Tough out here.
It really is.
Life is tough.
Not for these people because
Oh,
they're dead.
God.
Yeah.
My God. After this, it's so tragic.
Oh.
It's so good. But
It's a mess.
shit goes bad. Bianca tries to follow. She sees she's the one character in this movie who's like, I'm not believing Hugo at all.
No, fuck him.
Because Hugo's trying to like sell this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 dead bodies around him.
Oh, they killed each other. They killed each other.
And she's like,
fuck that.
Nah.
No, that did not happen.
I'm out of here. Meanwhile, Coach is like, oh my God, I can't wait for my son. Oh,
AKA O.
to get here.
Not Hugo.
And
Who is he?
Quick tangent. Wild that like the scouts were like, I've heard a lot about this O guy.
Yeah, the dunk competition.
Can't wait to see him. It's
that
like,
motherfucker.
You've definitely heard about the dunk.
Yeah.
You do not want this man in the locker room.
No, God, he's gonna throttle
He's
somebody.
Gonna bring a
and,
negative work environment.
Yeah, it's not the energy you want on a team.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, we go back. Hugo desperately goes back. Bianca gets there first and is like, he fucking killed everyone.
Oh, to the dorms?
Yeah, to the dorms. And Hugo's like, before
fuck up.
I get
Shut
caught,
the
I gotta
fuck up."
kill this motherfucker. He's got murder on his mind.
Oh, he's already done
He's
2.
like, I'm already caught, but I gotta get this last one in. I gots to. So he goes up to the room. Emily gets there first. She's like, holy shit. Desi's dead.
Yeah.
O's in the room. You killed her. He like doesn't deny it.
No, he's just like,
And he's like, Hugo said she was cheating. That means I should kill her. This is the way this works, right?
No.
No, it's actually not. Oh, actually, definitely not.
You could just break up.
That's always the option. And I gotta say, date the episode, whatever. But there's legitimately a case happening right now
Really?
where this guy who was like a detective or something, I don't know, and like his au pair, who he was cheating on his wife with, he was like, I gotta kill my wife. I can't divorce her. I gotta kill my wife. So he did like this elaborate plan where he like
God.
searched like message boards, posed as his wife on like these weird like I don't know,
Like
fetish sites
Yeah.
with like people who like have a fetish for being assaulted,
Oh God.
and
yeah,
he like posed as his wife, petitioning men to like come and fake assault me and make it like real. So this man actually showed up, but then he was there and he killed the guy and his wife, and they like staged it like.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of smart.
I mean, he apparently thought he committed the perfect crime. Problem is, the au pair was not fully down for it, and he definitely got caught. So
Yep.
he's like going through the court system right now. But
Well,
it's kind of
that's what you get.
similar to what
Yeah, it's a
Hugo's trying to
similar
do,
kind
to
of
where he's like,
manipulation tactic.
I'm getting other people to kill people, but
Mhm.
ultimately he ended up having to kill everyone.
Yep.
Anyways, we go back. But the reason I brought that up was because it's like, dude, just leave.
Just leave. Just don't be with
Just
your
get
wife
the
anymore.
divorce if
Mhm.
you're married, or break up with your girlfriend if
Yep.
that's the case. Dude, murder is never the is never the
No,
better
unless
choice.
you are actively being killed,
Yeah,
murder
in which
is
case
not a
it's
great option. Yeah,
self-defense.
exactly.
But it's like, dude, just leave.
Yeah.
What are
Unless
we
you are being held
doing, Othello?
hostage.
Yeah,
That's
but the reputation, I can't
homie,
have this.
just leave.
We can't have this on my rep.
Oh boy.
How are the guys down at the prep school gonna respect me? But yeah, Emily comes in, quickly followed by Hugo.
Hugo kills Emily.
Why?
I don't remember because it
Bec-
happens so fast.
It's very frantic because it's like, Hugo, tell her, man. Tell her she was fucking Mike. Tell her. And Hugo's
Emily's like,
and then I was like, tell her, man, he gave her the scarf. The fucking
right.
scarf. And Emily's like,
Fuck, I was part of this. I did this. This is my
no.
fault too.
Yeah. And she's like, the scarf? You had me get that, Hugo.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who did it. And he's bop.
Essentially. It was that nonchalant. Yeah.
He's pretty much like, shut the fuck up. And shoots her.
Okay, 3 bodies now.
We're up to 3 now.
Well, 4 actually, because Desi's already dead.
Oh my God. You're right.
Yeah.
3 bodies by Hugo. 1 body by O.
Mm-hmm.
And O's
It's
like,
about to be 2 by O.
he's trying. Oh my God, you're right. But initially, he's trying to make a Hugo, and he's kind of like, "What the fuck, man?
What do you
He's
mean?
like, what did you do, man? What are you talking about?" And Hugo, he does a thing,
Oh boy.
and I think it's I remember reading it in high
So
school,
fucking
and
good.
I was like, "This motherfucker, this man's evil as hell."
Mm-hmm.
Because in the original play, in
Mm-hmm.
which Hugo essentially says word for word the exact same thing, O's like, "I want answers. Tell me." Which shouts out to what was his name? There was another guy. It was like Eric or something,
Sure.
who like was just like another guy in the dorm, but he
Mm-hmm.
like hopped in and like ran in and took the gun from Hugo, and like
Yeah.
he was in there, he was mixing it up.
He's like, Jesus Christ,
He's like, I
guys.
need to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to that guy. But O's like, tell me what you did.
Mm.
Tell me what you did. How could you do this to me? Tell me what you did. And Hugo looks at him and says, what you know. From here on out, I say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he legit, and granted, in the original play, it's like 3 more pages. But from that point, and obviously I don't know how long it takes on the stage, but from that point, Iago legitimately does not say another line in the play.
Crazy.
And Hugo, save for the final thing, doesn't speak any more lines in this film.
Nope.
We never see him actually
see the
mouth moving
words.
speak anymore in this film. And it's just such a crazy, insane, like, evil
That is
thing.
evil.
Because people always want closure,
Mm-hmm.
and he robs O of that. And he robs him of, because like O's like, he probably, he's pretty much accepted that he was manipulated,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know why. He
Mm.
doesn't know. So we get the final bit,
Mm.
the final body, O by O. But it's super sad. Is it not?
No, it is. It just sounded like a cologne.
O by O in collaboration with O with the
Yeah.
support of O. You remember
Directed by O. Produced
that?
by
That
O.
was so funny.
Oh my
But this
gosh.
is not funny.
No, it's not.
No, but
he
it's
kills
not- it's
himself,
not
guys.
funny, is
That's
it?
It's not.
No. O gets the gun. He
Mm-hmm.
goes down. Everyone's like, well, what the fuck, dude?
Homie.
Holy shit.
My life is over. That's it. But while all of y'all out here living yours, sitting around talking about the nigga that lost it back in high school, you make sure you tell him the truth. You tell him I love that girl. I did. But I got played. He twisted my head up. He fucked it up. I ain't no different than none of y'all. My mom's ain't no crackhead. I wasn't no gangbanger. It wasn't some hood rat drug dealer that tripped me up. It was this white prep school motherfucker standing right there.
Put the gun down. Come on, son, drop it. Put it down now.
You tell them where I'm from. Didn't make me do this.
And then, in a pretty jarring shot,
Yeah.
he points the gun at himself, what I would say is at his heart,
Mhm.
and pulls the trigger. And the choice, the freeze frame on the
Weird.
gunshot is weird, and it's always jarring,
Yeah.
but I do think that's the point.
Mhm.
Because it holds on the freeze frame of him shooting himself
Yeah.
in the heart. And then it cuts back and he slumps down
Yeah.
on the
Falls
chair
into the couch
and he's dead.
that's it.
And Hugo finally gets like ultimately what he wanted, I guess.
To spend the rest of his life in prison? That's where he's
Maybe,
going.
and we'll talk about that a little bit, but just like he obviously wanted O. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he wanted O to kill himself.
Mhm.
He wanted O out of the picture, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't know because in the original plan that wasn't what he
No.
wanted, but you never know with Hugo
Well,
if
I
that was like
mean,
his
maybe
secret
that was
plan.
the plan, and that was just the plan the plan that they had was just the one that he told
Right.
Othello.
He's always scheming. I don't know. It's just very sad. It's
Mhm.
super sad because, again, kind of going back to the point that we stumbled upon earlier, O realizes like I've become everything that I wasn't supposed to be,
Yeah.
that I didn't want to be. I'm perpetuating violence again. I murdered a white woman on this black guy in this
Mhm.
school who is already othered by default. And now I've murdered my girlfriend. And, like, you know, he's obviously thinking, like, her dad is going to think that he was right. And,
Yeah.
like, she should not have trusted him. And he's been doing drugs and he's all this stuff. And he's just like, that's not who I am. This
Mhm.
isn't my fault. And I don't want you to think that this is who I am.
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's why it's a
It's
tragedy.
real rough. And it is tragic. My God. But God, what a night for Hugo.
Hugo had the best night of his life, maybe. He got to kill 3 people and then watch the person he probably hated most in the world kill himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's insane. What a night for Hugo. Multiple bodies. And honestly, everyone is his fault. Even though Desi's not, like, by his hand, that's his fault too.
Mm-hmm. But do you think it was jealousy that drove him to do this?
Yeah, and that's the ultimate thing, and that's the weird part about this. I don't know if it's weird. I mean, all adaptations change things
Yeah,
and
it
adapt
varies
things.
things.
You know, they're not straight one-to-one remakes. In the original, it is like highly debated and all that, like what Iago's motivation is or was. It's like it's like still debated to this day. A lot of people think that it was like jealousy. That, you know, Othello, here's this guy, he's like captain of the army or whatever, and Iago like wants that spot, right?
Yeah. And he's
And
probably jealous of Desi.
and maybe he's jealous of Desi, and I think some people have said like he kind of like wants Desi himself, or you know, this or that, but there's like no full on agreement by scholars, by the Kalas of the world, scholars who study Shakespeare and study Othello.
Yep.
There's no agreement that like for one he like really wants Desi.
Yeah.
He seemingly doesn't really care about Emily at all.
Mm-mm.
But people can't agree. They cannot agree that he's like jealous.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
he,
and I'm
like-
sure there's different like I'm sure that there's queer readings of this.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
like, you know, there's
Yeah.
a lot of different interpretations.
But it's interesting because there is no accepted motivation for him. Ultimately, what a lot of people think is that like Shakespeare wrote a character who is essentially like evil
Yeah.
and like does bad things for the sake of doing bad, like literally like revels in chaos.
Doesn't he know that's like the number one rule of D&D is not to make a person like this?
He's chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he legitimately like wrote a chaotic evil. Like he legitimately does it for the love of the game. He's like,
And the game is
"Dude,
chaos.
this is so sick. I love doing bad things."
Mm-hmm.
So there's like no accepted thing, but in O, it really does seem that he is jealous.
Yeah.
And like they lean into it more with
Mhm.
his final like monologue.
Yeah, Hugo gets a monologue
Which Iago does not get
No.
in the thing because the play, like a lot of plays,
Yeah.
tragedies just ends.
Well, and this monologue is a book. It's a bookend, right?
Yeah, we
Because we get
return
the same
back.
thing in the beginning as we do at the end, but we
Yep.
get a resolution at the end.
Right, because you heard Hugo say all his life he wanted to fly. And here, Hugo says that again, but he keeps going.
Yep.
But a hawk is no good around normal birds. It can't fit in. Even though all the other birds probably want to be hawks. They hate him for what they can't be. Proud. Powerful. Determined. Dark.
But yeah, I mean,
he's never going to be a hawk.
Right, yeah, you just heard it. But it's like, O was a hawk.
Mm-hmm.
And hawks, which I don't know, is this even true?
Hmm.
He was like, hawks can't live with other birds. It doesn't work that way. Maybe because they're raptors and they like can eat other birds,
they're
right?
predatory birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they eat other birds. But now, with O gone, now it's gonna finally be my time. Like one day I will have my chance to shine,
I don't
and
think that's
everyone's gonna pay attention to me.
I don't think that's true, Hugo.
Which in a way, I mean, I get
I mean,
you,
it's very
but in
similar.
a way, he is right.
Yeah, I mean, this is like it reminds me a lot of like and this is probably what contributed to the controversy, but why those people do school shootings
Oh God,
is because they want the fame and the notoriety of the infamy.
I mean, it's legitimately that's legitimately a motivation for some of these people. A lot of these people is like they want to do something that they'll be remembered for. Who cares if it's a terrible thing?
Yeah.
At least they'll be remembered. That's why people say all the time, like, don't talk about them this way.
Exactly.
Don't like put their names out there.
Don't
Don't
put their
give them the
photo
shine.
out.
Don't give them what they want.
No.
It's the same thing as like the fucking the Night Stalker. Why the fuck you give him a sick ass name?
That is an amazing name.
Like they legitimately every the fucking Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
What a
That's
fucking
a great name.
Like why do you make them out to seem as otherworldly, demonic, super cool ass beings, you know? And I mean that's what the Iago is here.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because in a way, sadly, he is right because he is going to have his time because people are going to write about this and say this guy did this and manipulated these people and killed these people. And he realistically, especially, ultimately what I'm getting at is that yes, he will have his attention because people are going to write about this, cover this, talk about this, and he is going to have his time to shine.
You know what I just realized?
What?
In Aladdin.
Oh no.
The parrot's name is Iago and he is a bird.
Oh. He is a bird.
Weird connection there. But it is very
connection.
ironic that Hugo wants to fly and he's going to end up in a cage.
I know, and isn't that the ultimate thing?
Irony.
But in a weird way, even though he is caged,
he's more free than O is because O is dead.
And he's been more free his whole life because of the privilege.
Because he's white and rich.
And it's sad. And it's tragic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Shakespeare.
Does this really go with the Year of Love? I don't think so.
Oh my God, no, the Year of Love.
The Year of Love got shot in the chest.
There was an intense love. There was an intense love.
Yeah. It just ended in maybe the worst way possible.
Maybe sometimes, but love can be corrupted, right?
Absolutely.
And that's sad.
When love becomes fear, death shortly follows.
But it does fit in with the Year of Art. It's the Year of
Year
Love and the Year of Art. We out here.
We are. We did it.
But oh man, yeah. And last little bit. What a weird night for that dad, huh?
Oh boy.
They were like,
wait, which dad?
The coach.
Oh, the coach. Because Desi's dad's at the game too,
yeah,
and he's
tough.
like, "Where the fuck is my daughter?"
But it's just like, oh man, we're about to win state, and then actually, 5 bodies.
Yep.
2 of
5
which are
bodies,
your players,
and one of them is my son.
One of them is your son, and the other one's Hugo.
That one's in a cop car.
Yeah. Yeah. Ironically, the son he probably wanted dead isn't dead.
Yep.
He's like, oh motherfucker, no.
Yeah, that's probably why he's crying so damn hard.
My son. Well, you're a bad father.
That was O, people.
And that was O.
And that was O.
And that was that.
And this is this.
Wow, thank y'all for.
That was a long one.
It was a longer one, but it's a good one
Rich.
because it's Shakespeare,
He
and we
wrote
love
a whole
and
bunch of
we love the
sonnets.
Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
I legitimately do.
Yep.
But let's DTR.
Let's do it.
We kind of hopped around there. That's actually not that was that.
And this is
It's
I know.
now define the
It's
relationship.
deter. Deter?
Dude, are you real? Dude, I think I am.
That's actually some pretty solid evidence.
Rene Descartes.
So hit us with it. How you feel about after breaking
Oh
it down?
God. Yikes. Let me address the scale. Ooh, no dependent, show curious, show casual, show enamored, show dependent. I'm probably show casual on this. Would you put that disappointment and disdain on your face away from me? Here, I'm going to block your face so I don't have to look at it. Yeah, I'm probably show casual just because this is not my favorite Shakespearean tale. Tragedies are sad as fuck. I'd much rather watch a comedy that ends in a marriage. That's sweet and fun. This is like just bad vibes. But it's also very well done. And it's really cool to see just how far people are willing to go in order to get what they want, which I guess is what makes Iago such a compelling villain, is that he truly is, like, to his core a bad person. He's a sociopath, and we get to see what that looks like reaching its full potential. For Othello, there is a ton of discourse that can take place over this. I mean, you can spend years of your life just looking at this one story
And
from
people
Shakespeare.
have.
Yeah, and they dedicate their entire lives to researching and, taking apart every single iambic pentameter and breaking down the language and the historical context and the slang and everything. It's crazy. There's a reason that these stories have stood the test of time. This is just not my favorite story, and that's okay. But I do really like this movie.
Okay.
It's a good movie. It's
But
hard
you're
to
still
watch.
but you're still casual on the movie.
I'm still casual. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't love it
Okay.
enough to be shown enamored.
Okay.
I'm very much like, if it's on, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to seek it out.
Well, we got to put it on more.
No, I don't want to be
For my
sad.
part, I think I have to be show dependent. It's a 5 out of 5. It's a show
I
dependency
mean, you bought
for
the
me.
freaking DVD.
I bought the DVD. I love it. I think it's good. I think it's tragic, and that's what it's supposed to be. I think it's a good modern retelling of Othello. Like we said earlier, I think it's still relevant. I think it's still, even though it was recorded back in late 90s.
Yeah.
Still works today in 2026.
Unfortunately.
Othello is, like I said, probably my favorite Shakespearean play. Just something about it. I just like it. Maybe it's because it was really the first one that I grew to love.
Yeah.
But I think I really do love the tragedy of it all. And if you're talking tragedy, this is capital T tragedy with Shakespeare. Othello's a great character, very much like crazy
Yeah.
to have, a black lead, especially at the time, Iago is an insane antagonist,
Yeah.
a guy who just does it for the love of the game and not in a good way.
No.
It's just iconic to me. It's forever going to stick with me. I love Othello. I loved reading it in high school. I loved watching the movies, the adaptations in high school, and I still very much love experiencing it today. So I got to be show dependent on this one. And, if you haven't seen or if you haven't given Shakespeare a fair shake, I'd say, I think it's
Ha 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 ha.
I think it's worth your time. And if you can't bring yourself to read a book or listen to it, then watch one of these adaptations.
Yes, absolutely. It's a totally viable way to get to the essence of a story.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, audiobooks are reading.
It is reading.
Don't let anybody poo-poo on that for
Don't
you.
let anyone do that.
Your brain is still doing the same stuff.
That's it. So now, finally, that was that.
And this is this.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for sticking with us on this. I know, like Kayla said, I don't know, sticking with us, but, the year of love, sometimes it hits some rough patches.
You have some twists and turns.
Little 7-year itch.
Whoa. We've been together for 10.
But the year of love continues. The year of art continues. And we hope you liked a little bit of what you heard here. If you did like it, then be sure to follow, download, and spread the word.
There you go. You
Like
forgot
and
your
like and
lines.
subscribe. I know, like and subscribe on YouTube. Line. That's why we have
Line.
understudies. Sometimes you're not on your game all the time.
It's okay. Everybody fumbles every once in a while.
Tell your theater troupe.
Oh, yeah.
That
Or
they-
thespians.
Oh, wow. I like that one too.
Not lesbians, but we do love those too. Okay.
Chaperone.
She did look real good.
Damn.
Focus.
Tell your theater troupe that they can find Sho-Dependent on Apple, Google, YouTube, Amazon, wherever you listen to podcasts. We should and shall be there. If you want to follow the pod, it's at Instagram. It's on TikTok still, and maybe on some other things soon. At Sho-Dependent Pod, that is at SHO Dependent Pod. If you want to follow myself, it's at Victor V Sweet on Twitch. Gorgeous, where can you be found?
You can find me trying to pay attention to some basketball. Probably not going to work, but I do like the way they dribble up and down the court. Pretty fun.
Would you say it's your favorite sport?
Probably after soccer.
Okay.
There you
Very
go.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Hoopers.
My goodness.
It's
after,
wet.
After all that, the jumper's wet. It's a dense one, y'all. It's a dense one, but we'll leave you with a final word.
Odin is a hawk. He soars above us. He can fly. One of these days, everyone's gonna pay attention to me. Because I'm gonna fly too.